Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. Welcome. And if you are new to this channel, hi, my name is Leendo and you are most welcome to my kitchen. So as you have seen with the title, today's title on this video, I'll be showing you guys how to make soft dinner rolls or buns. Yeah, namuhla senza buns, guys. We're gonna be making buns or dinner rolls. So I'll be taking you guys along, showing you how my recipe, how I make them using my personal recipe. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. It's free, absolutely free. And yeah, let's get right into the video, guys. Enjoy. Okay, so firstly, let me take you through the ingredients that you're going to be needing. So first of all, we've got flour. So I'm using the normal cake wheat flour. And then we've got 1 egg. And then we've got yeast, of which we're going to need only 1.5 teaspoons. And then over here, I've got half a teaspoon of salt. And here I've got 2 tablespoons of sugar. It's white granulated sugar. And then here it's butter. Oh, actually no, it's margarine. So I'm using the Clover Mama Bake margarine. And then here I've got 150 milliliters of milk. So it's a bit warmish. You need to warm it a bit so that, yeah, it can be a bit warm. So yeah, these are pretty much all the ingredients that we're gonna be needing for this recipe. And then we also need over here this casserole dish, whereby I'm gonna be using it for the rolls, baking the rolls. And then I've also got a whisk. And then I've got my rolling pin. I've got my, what do you call this? What is this, conchie? I've got my cling wrap. Yes, the plastic cling wrap. And then I've also got some baking paper. So we also need this. So, but I'll show you guys what I'm gonna need this for in more detail as we go along. But yeah, these are pretty much all the ingredients that we need. And let's get into the video, guys. Okay besties, so we first gonna start by mixing the wet ingredients. So I'm gonna go in with my milk. So I'm just using this bigger bowl over here to mix everything. And then remember I said here it's 1.5 teaspoons of yeast. So I'm just gonna go in. And then also the sugar. And then we're gonna go in and mix all of that. And then lastly, we're going in with the egg. So now we'll be going in with the flour, but before that we need to add the half a teaspoon of salt onto our flour. And then I'm just gonna take a fork just to mix that properly. Okay, now I'm gonna add in the flour into our mixture over here. Okay, and then go in and mix with your hands. Don't add the flour all at once, add it bit by bit. Okay, we see that our dough is a bit too sticky, so we're still going in just a bit more of flour. It needs to mix, but it mustn't be too dry, but just mix it so that it has properly mixed. Yeah, so this is about fine. This is pretty much the consistency that we need. So we're gonna go in and start kneading the dough. A bit of the margarine, make sure that it's a bit melted, but not really melted so that it's in a watery state. It should be like this. And then we start. Okay, besties, so I am done kneading the dough. Like when you're about to finish kneading the dough, it's always better to use this kneading technique that goes like in a V shape. So you go this way and that way, this way and that way. I think that it makes the kneading process much easier and much faster. So you can use this kind of a method. And yeah, we are done. So this is how it's very soft, and that is basically how you need it to be. Yeah, so now it's gonna go into this bowl, but I'm quickly going to rinse it so that it can be clean before I actually put it in this bowl. So yeah, I'm just gonna rinse it and then I'll be back. Alright, besties, so here I've got the bowl which is greased, and I'm going to put my dough inside. I'm just gonna put my dough in this bowl, and then I'm gonna let it raise for about an hour. And I'm also just taking the leftover butter and I'm just smearing it on top of our dough. You can also use oil for this. You don't necessarily have to use butter or margarine. You can use oil, it also works. This is just so that the dough doesn't stick onto the bowl. So we are going to leave it for 1 hour, and obviously we need our cling wrap. Okay, so this is how it looks. It's gonna go into the oven. I'm gonna put it in the oven for 1 hour, and then we'll see how it looks after an hour. Stay tuned. So besties, it's about 2 hours later since I left the dough to raise. So this is how it looks now. So as you can see, I ended up having to use this tablecloth, and I also had to, let me give you guys a trick. You need to light up your oven up until it's warm, and then switch it off, and then put your dough inside so that it can raise properly with sorry, so that it can raise properly with the heat. Because now that it's winter, it's very cold. Like, okay, I know my house is very cold, so I don't know about your house, but if the kitchen is very cold, at least switch the oven on for about 5 minutes and then switch it off again, and then put this in the oven so that it can raise. So yeah, this is how it looks. Before we get on with this, I already have my casserole dish which I'm gonna use for my buns, and I've got my baking paper here at the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I've pasted it there, and then all around there's margarine. All right, so I'm just gonna apply or add just a bit of flour, and then taking my, it's so soft, you guys. The dough is super soft. Yo, it's very soft. Okay, besties, so I've just made my dough into a very thin, long strip, and then I'm just gonna cut it into 9 equal pieces, like so. So I'm starting in the center. Okay, so now that it is in pieces like this, I'm going to roll it out. I'm gonna roll the different pieces, and then you guys will see what I'm gonna do with that. Also, besties, I really apologize if the lighting is some type of way, or if the surface is too white and you can't properly see. It's already in the evening, so my lighting is not that good. So yeah, anyway, now that you've rolled out your one piece, just gently roll it like so, and then take it and put it in whatever container that you're going to be using for your rolls, né? Okay, besties, so this is how the rolls actually look like. As you can see, all 9 of them here. So now we still need to let them proof for another 30 minutes. So we need to let them chill again for another 30 minutes, and then they'll be ready to bake. So just close them again with your paper, your plastic wrap. And then we're gonna let it chill in a warm area again in the oven for 30 minutes before baking it. All right, so we'll let it proof for 30 minutes, and then after that we'll be ready to bake. Okay, besties, so it is 30 minutes later since I put these in the oven. Don't forget to use your tablecloth. So this is how they look like, yeah, and they're fully risen and proofed properly. So now I'm just gonna go in with the egg wash so that it can be nice and golden on top. So yeah. Well, oh, one thing, don't forget to switch on your oven. We're going to bake at 180 degrees Celsius, and then I've just beaten like 1 egg, and I'm just gonna go over it and brush these rolls. Please be gentle. Okay, besties, so we are done with our rolls. So now they're going to go into the oven for 20 minutes. Just keep on checking them so that they don't burn, but once they're nice and golden on top, then you know that they are good. So 20 minutes, at most 25, and yeah, they should be good. So I'll show you guys once it comes out of the oven. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay, so don't forget your oven needs to be preheated, right, at 180 degrees, and we're also going to bake at 180 degrees. So yeah, my oven is now warm, so I'm just gonna put this into the oven, and I'll just keep on checking it so that it does not burn. Okay, besties, so I'm just gonna show you guys the progress so that you can see. This is how they look like currently. Can you see they're also becoming brown on the top because of the egg wash? So yeah, they're coming along pretty well. So we're just gonna continue waiting. It's about 10 minutes later. Okay, besties, so it's exactly 25 minutes later, and I'm just gonna take these out and show you guys how they look like. Okay, besties, so this is how they look like, and if only you could smell the house. Wow, it smells so amazing, like it's out of this world. But anyway, this is how they look like, and I'm not gonna take them out now. Like, to actually take them out of this, I need to let them cool first, or else if you try to actually take like individual rolls out, then they're gonna like break and lose their shape and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna leave them up until they cool before I can actually start taking them out. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do try them out at home, do let me know, do tag me. They take quite a while, so you need to be patient because there's so many processes that you actually have to undergo, but trust me, it's worth it. Okay, so yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and also leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you besties on the next video.